All right, welcome in, welcome in. Hale Razors. Oh my lord, I'm getting tongue tied at the start. This is gonna be a good episode.
Right. First off
So,
season episode, so
right. So I'm JT Dallas.
I'm Voodoo.
Welcome into the Hale Praise Dale podcast. If you are watching this, you picked one heck of a time to start because it's the end of the season. So for the off season, we usually just we'll cover silly season news, some legit race league news. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Uh, Listen, my computer's been acting up, so I was like, don't tell me it just dropped. But, yeah.
How's that food?
Mm-mm. My keys.
Oh, yeah, you left the food that you're going to go off. Bring it over.
Keys in the morning. Sorry.
Anywho's, how's it been, man?
Why don't you call and talk to them because you might have a concussion, Miss Ma'am. She hit her head really hard on the trunk of the car and saying that it made her dizzy and all that. And I was like, yeah, you probably have a concussion. You might want to go talk to the nurses that are right next door.
Better be careful. You only got a couple brain cells left up there.
Ain't that the truth? I don't know if you heard her, but she said she has more than me, which is true.
Well, it doesn't take much.
That's fair. All right, so you want to roll that beautiful intro before I derail this episode any longer?
Let's do it. Or not. Press it and it. Alright. Hold on, y'all. We're gonna roll that again because it didn't do it right. We cut it off. It's going cuckoo. Let's hit it one more
Not
time.
even for Coca-Cola.
There we go. That's better. I think when I first start up OBS, I have to like manually enable these things before it works.
That sucks.
Anywho's, no post race breakdown.
So, I will say, unfortunately, we don't have a post race breakdown, and we won't for a while.
Yeah,
you know,
won't really have much of a race day horizon other than legit NASCAR League updates.
Yeah. Unfortunately, though, or fortunately, I'm sorry, we'll have some trackside trends that we'll be able to talk about. Some silly season news, and of course, we got the legit. I wish they would hurry up and get a spectator mode so we could take and edit those VODs and all that good stuff. So.
Yeah, I'm still learning how to edit now. I have started recording career mode episodes on personal YouTube. Got 2 that released last week. Got 2 more that are releasing this week. Usually 1 to 2 races. Usually 1 race an episode, but Bristol, I edited in with The Rock because Bristol was absolutely horrendous.
I'm sure.
Get going on that. I'm 5 races into my first ARCA season on it.
Yeah, I have not really been able. I haven't really played my Xbox in a hot minute.
Bum.
No, adulting's hard.
I wouldn't know. I'm still a kid. Yeah.
I don't want to grow up.
It was copyrighted by Toys R Us, even though they went out of business and came back. Yeah. Well,
Don't
let's
call
go
it
ahead
a
and flip over
comeback.
to trackside trends.
Oh my lord! I don't know why I'm yawning so bad, dude. I'm sorry, guys.
We say that every
Let's start
episode.
out with I know, right? It's like as soon as I hit record, my body's like, "Oh, it's time to yawn." All the yawns have been holding up all week.
Right. And such a
All
long week
right,
too.
so AJ Allmendinger will compete in the Rolex 24 at Daytona, driving the number 60 Acura ARX 06 for Mayor Shank Racing. Dinger's going to Daytona for 24 hours.
Yeah. What is it? Usually a 3-person team, right? So he'll have roughly about an 8-hour stint, depending on how they rotate through them.
Yep.
But on a different note, somebody who competed in the Garage 56 car most recently, Mr. Jimmy Johnson, has at least one race on his schedule for 2026. That'd be the inaugural Cup Series race at Naval Base Coronado, or San Diego, if you want to know where that's at. And of course, it's going to be the number 84 for the Legacy Motor Club. Looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Supposed to have
Who do you
more.
think his sponsor?
He hasn't
Who
announced
do you
them
think?
yet.
Who do you think his sponsor is going to be?
It'd probably be Carvana again, if I had to guess.
Think so?
Some kind of military scheme, though.
Yeah, Family Dollar and Dollar Tree split, so
Yeah. I'm pretty sure we're not going to see Family Dollar on the cars anymore.
Yeah. Which is pretty cool because I've got a Family Dollar 5-hour energy display.
Yeah. Might rise in value a little bit. I also heard that he's supposed to maybe do trucks and Xfinity there as well. That'd be interesting.
That would be cool. Been a long time since I've seen Johnson in a truck.
Yeah. He only ran, what, like one race in a truck?
It's something like that, like one or two.
81.
All right, so going on to the
maybe Lowe's will
season
come back.
update. I would love that. I doubt it, but I love it.
Right.
Oh my lord! All right, so Colleague Racing for trucks is going to be the number 10 to be announced, but it looks like Justin Haley, Brennan Queen, and Daniel Dye will be sharing it. Is that what it is, or is those? Is that
no, they'll all be full time in their own truck. They're gonna have 5 trucks. I know one truck is gonna be the number 10, but they haven't announced who's gonna be in the 10 yet.
I got
They've
you.
announced those 3 guys to be full time, but they haven't announced what their numbers are yet. So
I got you. Okay. The way I read on the notes, I thought they were all taking turns in the 10. That's why I was like, well, they just.
No.
I got you.
No, they're all full time. All full. Which I would be surprised if they take Daniel Dye out of the 10. That's.
Yeah.
I say last season, like it was so long ago.
Right. I will be. My children are fighting each other, so
it's always fun. McAnally Hengelman Racing. Tyler Ankrum is coming back in the 18, but he'll have Liuna as a sponsor for 23 out of the 25 races. Pretty nifty there. One sponsor for almost all of his events. Thor Sport Racing, 88 will not be under Matt Crafton because he retired. So Ty Majeski is making the move over from the 98 to the 88.
I know. I'm sorry, dude. I don't know what's going on. It's like as soon as I hit the record, it's like, ah, yawn. Moving on to the O'Reilly series, formerly known as the Xfinity.
We'll probably call it Xfinity
Racing.
about 1,000 times.
Yeah, I know. That's like when it switched from Busch to Xfinity. I called it the Busch series. I don't know how many times.
There's still people that call it the Busch series.
Or the Grand National series.
Yeah.
Anyway, Colleague is not running the O'Reilly series. They're putting a pause on their program, like we mentioned last week.
Oh, no cars for them. Unless it winds up being part-time. I don't see that happening. Probably going to deep dive into trucks.
Yeah.
Obviously, they still have their Cup team. Next up, Haas Factory team. First big news from them is they're ditching out on Ford and switching to Chevrolet. I should see what the Chevy body's going to be soon. I have heard rumors that it might be a new vehicle they're putting out.
What I've heard too.
See what that body looks like, but not in the O'Reilly series, Cup series. Both drivers are coming back. Sheldon Creed in the 00, Sam Mayer in the 41. Both coming back full time.
What the heck? My notes just decided to go away. That's cool.
Poof, we're gone.
Young Motorsports. Ryan Ellis will run the number 2 full time. Tableau TV will be the sponsor. It might be Tableau. I'm not sure, but
I think it's Tableau. I think that Tableau is only going to be maybe a handful of races. It's supposed to be like a handful of other sponsors that are coming in too. Now the fun one. So Junior Motorsports has quite a bit going on.
they do.
Carson Kvapil is returning to the number 1. He's going to have a new crew chief, that being Rodney Childers. He's coming back full time in the O'Reilly series. Justin Allgaier's coming back, obviously. You have Brant Hellmans and Roto Rooter coming back. Sponsor. Sammy Smith's still in place with pilot and transportation. All those guys this past season. The biggest changes going to be the number 9 is going to be a part-time schedule split between Ross Chastain and SVG. And Mr. Roger Carruth is going to be part-time in that 88 because Connor Zilic is.
You're moving on to RCR. Speaking of Childers, Jesse Love will return to that number 2 with Whalen as a sponsor. Then Austin Hill will return to the 21.
Hendrick's changing it up this year, not running a bunch of random drivers in the 17. Corey Day is going to be full-time with HendrickCars.com as the sponsor. I wonder what their paint scheme is going to look like. Adam Wall will be the crew chief.
I mean, man, I don't know. After so many years of seeing the same dang paint scheme, you'd think they would be like, you know what, let's change it up a little bit. You know, at least just a hair. Give me something besides the same scheme that every car with that sponsorship has.
Oh, they're not going to change it up for you this year.
No. JGR,
dream,
the number. Say what?
A man can dream, though.
Ain't that the truth? They should run like a Johnson scheme for HendricksCars.com. Like run the old low scheme, but change it to Hendrick.
Be down for that.
I would too. JGR, the 20 is going back to Brandon Jones. So he'll be in there. Probably just stay. Yeah. But
Harrison Burton moving on up. Guess working his way back up. Sam Hunt Racing. He's going to be in the 24. Ryan Gainey has a crew there. Full time for them.
Nick Sanchez will be returning or running full time for the 48 for Big Machine Racing.
And then Matt DiBurrito's old ride is going to Parker Retzlaff, 99 Viking Motorsports. Gonna have Danny Eflin, chief.
I wonder if Matty B has got a ride lined up or not.
I haven't heard anything yet.
Neither have I. Moving on to
I'd
Cup,
be open
though.
to him jumping into one of them Dodge trucks.
I would too. I think that'd be really cool. Moving on to Cup, starting with Trackhouse. course, Ross Chastain's going to stay in the number 1, but Brandon McSwain will be the crew chief for next season. Connor Zilich is taking that 88 spot. Randall Burnett as a crew chief. And SVG is in the 97. He's staying in. Well, he switched from the 88 to the 97. So they just kind of did away with the 99.
Yeah, no more 99. No more Carl Edwards throwback. I think 97 has to do something with what SVG's number was over in the
I was about to say, I think that's a supercar number because he ran that in the Cup Series too, or in the Xfinity Series.
Yeah. Fire Motorsports has a change here. That'd be Mr. Daniel Suarez, that previous 99 car. He's now going to be in that number 7 seat with Freeway Insurance coming out to throw their name on the car there and not have it all be Cambridge.
Yeah. RCR has got Kyle Busch in the number 8 again. The Jim Paulman will be the crew chief for next season.
I don't expect Austin Dillon to go anywhere either.
His grandpa owns the company, so.
Right. Hendrick obviously not going to have any change up to their driver lineup, but William Byron does have a new sponsor starting this upcoming season. It's Anduril. We're sponsoring 2 races starting this season through the 2028 season.
Kind of going back to RCR. Do you ever think like it's weird in the holidays because Ty drives for another team?
I mean,
like you got Austin and Grandpa sitting in one corner is like, yeah, we could do this, and then Ty walks in. You never think it goes dead quiet because they don't want him to know because he drives for another team.
Just maybe so.
That's where my mind went. I'm sorry, guys. Well, I'm not trying to derail. Just like,
well, see, it doesn't really help him though, because Ty's in a Toyota. The rest of them are Chevy, so there's not really a full swap over. It could be. I imagine they could probably use some of the information, but
yeah,
I don't know.
Either that or like if they're talking like contracts or something,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I just feel like it'd be. They probably have to have like a rule at their house where they don't talk business during the holidays or something.
Right.
That's where my mind went. All right. Like we said earlier, Haas is switching to Chevy. So no more Ford Haas. Or
Cole Coaster is coming back too.
He definitely will not be on my pick this year.
Yeah,
I learned my lesson.
We got a little bit to wait before we are picking who we're going to pick for our people. Although we don't have very many options for rookies right now.
That's right. Well, we got like 1 or 2, maybe 1, I think.
Well,
as
far as I know, it's just Connor.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
On a different note, Legacy Motor Club, Mr. John Hunter Nemechek, Backstreet Boy car himself, is going to have Rexel going in 2026 to, I think it's just 1 race that they're sponsoring, but still a new sponsor. That's pretty cool.
Hopefully this year we can see either him or Eric get a win.
Be nice.
Would be nice.
Did get some top 10s this past season. Cool.
It would be real nice to see old Jimmy hit another top 5.
Can you imagine at Daytona if he would have wrecked out in front of him and he made it through and won the race?
Listen, I was happy with that top 5 finish. I was ecstatic. I was like, "Oh man, he's back, baby, he's back!" And then the next couple races, he was not.
Top 3.
Oh, I know. Oh,
the podium finish.
That is a podium finish. I need him to do it again this year, but like top, top.
Yeah, I wonder what races he's gonna hit this year.
I don't know. I'm kind of curious. But anyway, we can move on to Race Day Horizon.
Things are
Well,
that's all right.
obviously we don't have any races coming up, but I figured we could talk a little bit about the race that's coming up for Legit Motorsports, Legit Race League.
Well, we can talk about the race that just happened for Legit. Gotta fix that. The Hot Atlanta 200, what just happened last night. We were able to hop into chat and check it out. We had a big old field show up. Had 22 cars.
Nice.
Pretty insane. But
Yeah.
these are obviously how we do the regular race. We go over the top 10, your stage winners, your pole winner, and your fastest lap. So with the pole will be none other than Mr. B. Chase, who is part of Hex Motorsports, which is my team. Pretty nice. Stage 1 went to Cliff, which is also a Hex Motorsports driver. And then Chase took stage 2.
Trash can got you.
Yeah, that was some sketchy racing on the last lap there, but you know, it's a drafting track.
I've seen in the Discord where some people were not very happy about it.
Yeah, but I know it could go both ways, but it didn't seem intentional. But it did look like the 3 kind of came up and gave like that bottom lane next to the yellow. All the red and white, I guess. It's not yellow at Atlanta. Just enough for Trash Can to squeeze his nose there, and then it looked like he tried to come down to block him, but he got there too late. So he got turned. Yeah, is what it is. Yeah, Trash Can stole the win.
I will be right back. I'm sorry.
All right. Chase came in second. Spartan came in third. And the 19, Prince Vegeta. And the 5 came in fourth. And the number 7 of First and Goal came in fifth. There I am, getting me a 6th place finish. Vic in the Box in the 23, coming in 7th. Hatchet Boss in the 3, coming in 8th. Sikatan in the 20, coming in 9th. And then Mr. Orchids in the 6, coming in 10th. With Aries snagging that fastest lap, which is also another Hex Motorsports driver. So, pretty good night for Hex Motorsports.
I feel like last race was too,
Yeah, we actually had somebody, our team, win the race, which was Cliff up there.
Nice.
Pretty cool. Almost had back-to-back wins.
Heck yeah, dude.
Yeah, nah, not much to go over there. Next race we got is the L&L Grand Prix, which is at Circuit of the Americas, coming up on this Sunday coming up at 8 p.m. Eastern. Gonna be insane.
You mean on
Sunday. Hang on, baby. This is gonna get bumpy.
Gotta make sure that button doesn't go stale.
Well, that about does it for our Race Day Horizon. Like we said, these episodes are going to be a little shorter. So there's not that much to
we
cover.
may not do them every week either. Depends on how much news we get to cover.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Maybe do them like every other week or something like that.
Yeah, we'll play it by ear because we feel like if we get to the point to where we have less than a 30-minute show, it's not really worth your guys' time to jump in here and try and see what's going on. But if you feel differently about that, let us know.
Definitely. All right. So moving on to our slick scheme spotlight.
Yeehaw. Well, guess you get to see it early. None of this stuff is working right.
It's okay. All right. So Slick Scheme Spotlight is brought to you by Happy Hour Racing, your one-stop shop for all your NASCAR needs. And when you go check them out and you go to buy something, use code RHPD to support the podcast with no extra cost to you. You just be helping us out. I personally use them and they're awesome. So you should go check them out.
Indeed. So due to the craziness going on, only got one scheme to cover tonight. Been kind of a crazy time for Dale over there, so we'll forgive him for now.
Yeah.
But I went with a car that actually did hit the track, even if it was only for 3 laps. Mr. Casey Kane. Surprise. You haven't seen this before, have you? Not like 5 seconds ago. Anywho's, it's from the 2015 Windows 10 400. Just crazy because Windows 10 is no longer supported as of last month.
I know you've been yelling at me because it's Windows 10. I think that's why it's being crappy.
Well, Windows 11 is much better. This is at Pocono Raceway. This Aquafina car started in 16th and unfortunately got wrecked out on lap 3. Caused him to get a last place finish of 43rd place.
It is a nice looking car, though. I would honestly own the diecast if they ever made it, which I'm sure they didn't.
Yeah, probably not. Especially if it only lasted 3.
Yeah,
laps.
but it's a nice looking car.
Yeah, it's probably a one-off car too. I don't think Aquafina's been ran very much.
No, I don't think so either.
But,
not bad. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice.
Yep. That beats our slick scheme spotlight.
Yeah, like you said, sorry guys, I did not have a scheme ready for tonight. My wife and I were enjoying a much needed break out of town, and we didn't get in till yesterday evening. So I didn't have a chance to look through our list, and I didn't want to make a decision and then not the one that we have had, you know. Or
I also did not update our subscriber count. We're actually at 159.
Nice. Moving on up, guys, and I really do appreciate it. I'm sure as well as Voodoo does. We do have merch, by the way, if you guys wanted to go check that out.
Bam.
Yep, so we have our driver-inspired mascots as well as our normal, RHPD stuff, like our Retro Razor and, of course, our logo. So you guys, if you would be so kind as to go and get stuff like the stickers for the people, or a shirt or 2, and that would be awesome. Is there any other thing that we should cover before we head on out of here?
I don't think so.
So I can't pull it up here, but I did put for our giveaway. Almost forgot.
Yeah.
I did put a random thing. I can't put it up here, but the winner of our giveaway was Fritz. So if Fritz wants to DM us or comment, and we will get a hold of him. That way we can get this stuff to him. But he has won a couple of 124ths, a couple hero cards, and I think Voodoo and me and you have to get together and get his shirt size and get that ordered so we can get their shirt, and then we'll be all set.
I grab one or 2 of these other cards hanging on my wall too.
I know he's got on my end, he's got 2 124s and a 164th. So
Maybe I'll.
that, yep.
Depends on how
So
much.
congratulations,
I'm gonna part with
Fritz.
them.
Yeah, I understand. But congrats, Fritz, on winning the giveaway. We do appreciate you and all that you do. So if there's nothing else, Voodoo, I'll let you go ahead and close us out.
All right. With that being said, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. We appreciate every single one of you guys. But that's the checkered flag for this week's show. So keep your engines revved, and we'll catch you on the next one, Hellraisers. And of course, the ending